Dr. Martin Luther King's dream was for everybody to have equal rights. He wanted there to be peace between black, white, and Hispanic. Dr. King fought for equal rights peacefully, and he wanted people to be kind to each other. He was the voice for all people. One way I can work together to achieve Martin Luther King Jr.'s dream is by being kind to each other, to stand up for your friends when they get bullied, be assertive when people bully you, using your words to make others listen to you and not fight. Martin Luther King Jr. valued education, and he didn't let anyone stop him from learning. One way I can help fulfill his dream of everybody learning is to stay focused in class. When somebody falls down or they think something is too hard, you can encourage them to keep on working and never give up. Also, when people are mean and rude to you, be nice to them. Don't treat people differently by the way they act towards you. You can make a difference.
Martin Luther King Jr. had a dream to end segregation. He wishes for us to be kind. He wants equality over our nation. He has empathy in his mind. Mr. King would be proud of us now that black kids are allowed to go to any schools. He would ask questions like when and how, and be proud that education is a great tool. We have to keep his dream alive. Working together will help us survive. Be respectful and nice and kind, then we can change others' minds. He believed in kindness and empathetic things. If we believe these two, freedom will still ring. Hopefully, in the future, freedom will still be there if we work together to show that we care.
I think everyone should sit at the same table and eat together.
My artwork shows we can achieve Martin Luther King Jr.'s dream by loving and caring for one another, helping each other in need, providing education for all, and living in peace and harmony together. I hope we can all get to do these ideas Martin Luther King Jr. had, so we can all work together and everybody lives in the area.
This painting shows how Martin Luther King Jr.'s dream is being fulfilled and how we continue to carry it on. The quote in the clouds shows how we are continuing to understand and how his words are helping us learn and push us forward. The quote itself, "The time is always right to do the right thing," is showing how the people below, who are all different, are coming together to do the right thing. Now, the sunrise is showing how we always arise to the occasion and learn from the ways that he's taught us.
This painting represents people of different races coming together and realizing that they are not so different from each other. I feel like a lot of people are prejudiced and think that just because someone is a different race, they cannot get along together.
What is America supposed to be? A place where everyone is free? Is this what we are supposed to believe? As a human being, I get treated like an alien because of a simple thing called brown on me. How are we not supposed to be scared as someone who gets stares? Because of my race, no one really cares. But if I was white, I'd be perfectly fine. Now tell me, is that fair? How are we going to believe in our world when we have trouble with racism every month a week? A good protection service is what we need, but police are becoming more and more deadly. So tell me now, can I really feel safe as I see people getting criticized because of their race? I have a simple hood on in public and someone will become suspicious because I'm brown and I'm considered malicious. We need someone who can make us believe, a leader that puts all our races into one team, someone to realize MLK's dream, not black, not white, but someone to stop the fatalities, because being that word to stop racism leaves too many casualties.
It is said that Martin Luther King Jr. dreamed of racial equality, the so-called American dream where whites and blacks will possess the same rights. In society right now, there's a big fight over who is at the top racially. We see it in the news, in our schools, and even in our daily work life. We as Americans tend to do a lot of finger pointing and blaming. We blame other races for our struggles and everything that has to do with the color of another person's skin. This is why we as a human race cannot shake this idea of skin color. Our backgrounds and who we are as a person should define what type of person we are and not the color of our skin. We could achieve Martin Luther King Jr.'s dream by starting with our adolescents. Our adolescents are a reflection of our descendants. If we teach our adolescents hate, then all they will know is hate. Our kids are the future, and the future needs to be a euphoric place where people of all races can live in harmony. If we start at a young age and teach our kids to be open-minded to different people of all walks of life, then we will have achieved the dream. The dream could also be achieved in the classroom. More minority representation in our AP and dual enrollment classes, and more minority teachers leading our classes as well. Our minority students need to take more chances in harder classes and step up to the plate to take the challenge. Social media plays a big role in why our world the way it is today. A simple post of ignorance can go a long way and play into hatred. There is more negative things on social media than positive things. If we learn to use social media to represent the good instead of the bad, we are one step closer to the dream. Change doesn't happen drastically or out of nowhere. Change happens because we have to want it to happen, and we have to take certain measures to want change. Martin Luther King Jr.'s dream was for all races to live in harmony. We as a society need to be better.
This is my artwork. It is about MLK. It is called Together, Past and Future. It doesn't matter where you're from or what religion you are. Everyone should be treated fairly. That's why I drew in outer space. I chose Cesar Chavez because he stood up for his Hispanic workers and led boycotts. I chose Abraham Lincoln because he abolished slavery. And I chose Barack Obama because he was the first African American president.
How can we work together to achieve Martin Luther King's dream? Martin Luther King was kind and generous. He cared about people and people doing the right thing. We can help others by helping others solve problems peacefully. If someone stole your pencil box, don't yell. Ask for it back nicely. If they don't give it back, ask again. How can we make the world a better place? We can make the world a better place by black people helping white people and white people helping black people. I can make sure others get treated with respect. I can be kind to every person and generous to every person. We can treat each other equally by loving each other.